In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on December 4th, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Detroit Red Wings versus Columbus Blue Jackets. We have an Eastern Conference matchup between the Detroit Red Wings and the Columbus Blue Jackets on Sunday night at the Nationwide Arena. The Red Wings are 4th in the Atlantic Division and are in the second half of the back-to-back as they hosted the Vegas Golden Knights on Saturday. The Blue Jackets are last in the Metropolitan Division and are also on the second half of a back-to-back as they were on the road Saturday against the Boston Bruins. The Red Wings are 28-82 in their last 110 road games and 18-40 in their last 58 games, playing on 0 days rest. The Blue Jackets are 1-4 in their last 5 home games and 13-28 in their last 41 overall. The over is 7-2-1 in Red Wings' last 10 road games. The under is 4-0 in Blue Jackets' last 4 overall. The Red Wings are 3-9 in the last 12 meetings in Columbus and 7-17 in the last 24 meetings. The favorite is 44-17 in the last 61 meetings. The home team is 8-3 in the last 11 meetings. The thing about Detroit was that they were decent at home but terrible on the road, and while Detroit's play has improved this season, there's still the stigma that this Red Wings group can't win on the road. The Detroit Red Wings are not only on the end of a back-to-back, but they've lost their last 3 games, and their defense has allowed 3 or more goals in 4 straight games. The Blue Jackets have also won 17 of the last 24 meetings against the Red Wings. I'm not excited to get behind the Columbus Blue Jackets as much as the next guy, but we are getting them at home in the underdog role with the rest advantage. There's value with the home dog in this spot. Columbus hasn't been great, but they do provide value in spots, and getting plus money to fade Detroit on the road seems to be one of them. So the Columbus Blue Jackets money line is our full game side pick. Neither team has been doing too well in terms of power play, as Detroit is 20th in the NHL with a 20.5 power play percentage, while Columbus is all the way down at 31st in hockey with a 14.6 power play percentage. Both teams have been doing extremely well in their previous 5 games, as they are both giving up 2.6 goals per game heading into this matchup. The under is 3-0-1 in the last 4 Red Wings games on Sunday, as well as in each of the previous 4 Blue Jackets games. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. San Jose Sharks versus Buffalo Sabres. The San Jose Sharks face the Buffalo Sabres, with both teams looking to improve from slow starts to the season. The Sharks have an 8-15-4 record and are near the bottom of the Pacific Division, while the Sabres have a 10-13-1 record, and with only 3 wins in their last 10 games, have fallen to the bottom of the Atlantic Division. Both teams are looking to rebound in their divisions, and the upcoming game looks to be a good one as a result. The Sharks are 9-24 in their last 33 road games and 18-48 in their last 66 overall. The Sabres are 1-7 in their last 8 home games and 3-11 in their last 14 overall. The over is 13-5-1 in Sharks' last 19 overall. The over is 6-1 in Sabres' last 7 overall. The Sharks are 4-11 in the last 15 meetings in Buffalo. The favorite is 7-2 in the last 9 meetings. The home team is 7-3 in the last 10 meetings. The ability to score the puck is critical, and there is a huge difference as of late, as San Jose is averaging 2.5 goals in their previous 4 games, while Buffalo is scoring 4.7 goals in their last 3 games as well. With Eric Comrie expected to return from his injury for the first time in a few weeks and is definitely the better goaltender in this game as well. The Sharks are 4-11 in their last 15 road games against the Sabres. The San Jose Sharks are going nowhere fast as these losses keep piling up, and they've been horrible on the end of a back-to-back dating back to last season. Both of these teams have struggled recently, but Buffalo does have the better record in this matchup. Buffalo has been solid in the offensive end, but they are allowing 3.71 goals against on defense. San Jose played last night and will be on the second game of a back-to-back. I have to give the edge to Buffalo here. I'm not excited to back the Buffalo Sabres in the favorite role, but they are at home with the rest advantage, and that should count for something. The price is also reasonable, so the San Jose Sharks money line is our full game side pick. These defenses have been brutal this season, so the ability to score goals is definitely there, as San Jose is allowing 3.42 goals per game, while Buffalo is giving up 3.71 goals per game as well. Both of these teams have shown the ability to score on the power play, as the Sharks are converting on 19.7% of their power plays, while the Sabres are scoring on 26.4% of their power play attempts thus far. The over has hit in 8 of the last 11 Sharks games against teams with a losing record, as well as in 6 of the previous 7 Sabres games overall. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago Blackhawks versus New York Islanders. The Chicago Blackhawks face the New York Islanders, with both teams heading in opposite directions to start the season. The Blackhawks have a 7-12-4 record and are in last place in the Central Division, while the Islanders have a 15-10 record but hope to bounce back from back-to-back losses. The Blackhawks look to climb out of the bottom of the Central Division, while the Islanders look to remain near the top of the Metropolitan Division, and the upcoming game looks to be a good one as a result. The Islanders are 1-5 in their last 6 games on Sunday. The Islanders are 1-4 in their last 5 games against the Western Conference. The over is 6-1 in Chicago's last 7 games. The under is 5-1 in the Islanders' last 6 games. The over is 4-1 in the Islanders' last 5 home games against a team with a road winning percentage of less than .400. The over is 4-1 in the Blackhawks' last 5 road games versus a team with a home winning percentage of greater than .600. It's the second of 2 matchups this season between the New York Islanders and Chicago Blackhawks as they meet for a showdown on Long Island. On November 1st, the Islanders came away with a 3-1 victory over the Blackhawks in Chicago, and they will be looking for the same result. However, New York continues to give up opportunities to gain ground in a tough Metropolitan Division, as they are coming off a loss to a weaker Nashville Predators team who are on the second half of a back-to-back. Now they face yet another weaker road team on the second half of a back-to-back, but can they take advantage this time around? This is a game the Islanders should win, but they will have to show up and be ready. I believe they will do so in this one, as they have now lost 2 straight to weaker teams, and know they will lose positioning in their division quickly if they don't get things back on track. They should have taken advantage of a tired Predators team on the road, but I don't see them making the same mistake again, as this is a veteran group. New York is miles better than the Chicago team in front of them, so if the top guys as well as the depth do their part, there should be no issues. If all else fails, the outstanding defense and goaltending group from the Islanders should be enough to shut down the NHL's 3rd worst defense, resulting in a finish before any extra time. The Blackhawks have a few things working against them here. The Blackhawks are playing on the second night of a back-to-back, and their offense isn't very good. Chicago is going to struggle to score again here, and that will be the difference, as the Islanders are going to get the job done. So the New York Islanders money line is our full game side pick. The Islanders have one of the best defenses in the NHL and look for both defensive units to step up and control this game. The Blackhawks should limit the Islanders' offense, which has only scored 2 goals in the last 2 games, with Connor Murphy, Jake McCabe, and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Arvid Soderblom to make plenty of big saves. The Islanders, who allow only 2.64 goals per game, should eliminate and potentially shut out the Blackhawks, who are scoring only 2.55 goals per game, with Adam Pelech, Ryan Pulock, Scott Mayfield, and the rest of the defensive unit forcing turnovers in all 3 zones, while goaltender Ilya Sorokin makes plenty of big saves in the net. This will be a low-scoring game with both defenses stepping up. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.